In this video, we're going to learn how to use Adobe Sign for beginners. We'll learn how to use it to collect signatures and how to sign documents ourselves. Let's get started. We start off by going to acrobat.adobe.com. In case you do not have an account yet, Adobe offers a 7-day free trial that you can use to try out the service. Once you've reached acrobat.adobe.com, we go up and we click e-sign to go to Adobe Sign's page. There's 8 buttons here, and let's get started by trying to sign a document ourselves. We can do that with 2 of these buttons, Fill and Sign, and add a signature. They bring us to the same screen. So I will just click Fill and Sign. Now we have to choose a file, and I have created a simple invoice sample that we can use. For the purposes of this video, the most important part to focus on is the left-hand side of the screen. We can add some text and some shapes. Now let us try to add our signature above the line that we just created. We'll click here on this shape, and I have already created 2 signatures. I'll show you how to change them. Edit. We can type a signature, we can draw it, or we can add an image. I'll try to draw something, but please forgive my bad handwriting. I'll try to make signature. Click Save, and then we can place it on the screen. We can also edit the size. Now if you wish to collect somebody else's signature, we go back to the Adobe e-sign screen. There's 2 options we have to request somebody's signature, and the functions are practically the same. Let's go to Request e-signature. We'll create a file, or choose a file, and we'll choose my sample invoice again. Now we have to fill in the recipient's information. I'll fill in an email address and the name. After filling in that information, we can add a message. We choose our files, then we click Next. Now we need to do one thing before we can send the document to our recipient, and that is add the place where we want them to sign our document. So we click on the screen, or click on the document resize it, and then we choose whether we want a text field or a drawing signature field. Now it's time to send. And it has been successfully sent. I'll check my email to show you what this looks like. Here you can see the signature request. We have a logo, we have some information, and we have a button that we can use to go to the document that we are requested to sign. Let's do that. We scroll down, and here we can see that we are asked to sign. And then we just finalize by click to sign. And that's it. We have now signed our document. Something that you may have seen in this email and on this page here is that I have added a logo. I will show you how to do that now. We go back to the Adobe Acrobat e-sign page, and from there we add e-sign branding, this button here. And here you have the option to upload a logo to your liking. I've created a very simple logo for this tutorial. We can add a company name to include a custom URL, and we can also just add a company name. And then now every time we send an email or send a document, our recipient will see our custom branding. If you want to work a bit faster, we can also create a template. We enter a name for the template, let's say just template, and we add a file. There's a few fields that we can add to collect data. Let's say that we want to get the signature of our recipient, their initials, and something like the company name. We have now created a template that we can easily select when we try to collect more signatures. Let's save it. And now that we have created this template, we can easily select it next time we request somebody's signature. Let's go back to e-sign. We request an e-signature, e-sign templates, select template, and continue. And now we only have to fill out our recipient's information. So the previous options have mainly focused on collecting signatures through email, but we can also create a web form to embed on our websites. Let's do that by creating a web form. We just choose the file, let's say the invoice file. We give it a title, select what we want the participant to do to complete the form. Let's say that we want their signature. and then we click Next. Here we get the same screen that we got when we tried to create a template. Let's ask for our participant signature, their initials, and their company name. We create the file, and now we have created our invoice web form. We can embed it on our website, and we can also preview it. Let's do that. We scroll down, and here we see the fields that we can enter our information into. Let's now return to the Adobe Sign page for the final step, and that is requesting payments. In case you have a Braintree account, you can use that to collect payments as well. So you can use your documents to collect signatures, company information, customer information, and now also payments. You fill in your merchant ID, your public key, your private key, and you enable the payments with Braintree. Well, that was it for the tutorial of Adobe Sign for beginners. I hope this video helped you and that you enjoyed it, and I would like to see you again in the next video. Goodbye.